One of the only two people to get actually certified by Joseph Pilates himself was a Black woman, and her name was Kathleen Stanford Grant, better known as Kathy Grant in the space. After getting my mat Pilates certification, I was inspired to learn more about her. I actually did know her name prior to doing my training, but I never was able to do a deep dive into who she was and just like the significance and the impact that she's had. And so now that I got my mat Pilates certification and I continue to do training and I'm teaching more people and educating them more and more on Pilates, I was like, I need to do more of a deep dive into Kathy Grant. So I actually made a little infographic that I will also share on my TikTok as well, and I'm gonna put up on Instagram. So Kathy was one of the first Black dancers to attend the Boston Conservatory dance program, but she faced so much racism and discrimination that she oftentimes was not able to train with the other students, couldn't even touch the bar. And unfortunately, this racism and discrimination did follow her throughout her career as she started to be a dancer in New York City. Despite all of the barriers against her, she did become very highly regarded in the space, but it definitely affected her career, but she inspired so many other people. Now, you're probably like, where does Pilates come into this? So during her dance career, she did suffer an injury and she ended up having 2 unsuccessful knee surgeries. And this is how Joseph Pilates comes into play. So she was introduced to him. Many people that know the history of Pilates actually do know this part. When Joseph Pilates and his wife opened up their first studio, they shared an address with the New York City Ballet. So that's why there's such a link between people who are ballerinas and Pilates. So Joseph ended up working with Kathy to help, rehabilitate her knee essentially. And after working with him and just learning more about his method, her knee actually did heal. And that really inspired her to, continue on and teach herself. In 1964, she completed more than 2,200 hours of work with Joseph Pilates before earning her certification. And after that, she went on to teach for 50 years. Kathy has played a major role into shaping Pilates into what it actually is today. And I feel like her contributions are so overlooked. I just think it's so important as a Black woman in this space to let other people know that like a Black woman is a major reason why Pilates is what it is today. Her name should be celebrated way more. And so that's why I wanted to make this video. So hopefully if you watch this video, it encourages you to follow other Black women in the space like me and other people that you see here on TikTok. I also would love to know even more about Kathy Grant. So if there's something that I missed in this video, if you have anything to leave in the comments, feel free to do so, but just wanted to share that today.